Hey everybody, Jason Say here with All In, and today I want to talk to you about my e-bike from Bakcou. And last year was the first year I started using e-bikes. I had the mule and I got on the horn to him. I said, this thing's awesome. I used it for everything from scouting to turkey hunting and things like that, but it was kind of difficult because I always had a cameraman or I was taking somebody, and if you only had one person on one e-bike, it was difficult to use it. So they were kind enough this year to send me a brand new Kodiak e-bike. So now I have the Kodiak and the mule, and I can't tell you how much fun my son and I, when I had camera guys with me, we had running and gunning for turkeys this year. We had an absolute blast. It was absolutely perfect for running and gunning turkey, and we used them all turkey season long. And I'm not going to get into, there's lots of videos out there on the different specs of the Kodiak and the mule, but what I want to talk about more specifically is the ways that I use and why I think e-bikes are a game changer and how effective they help to make me a better hunter. And I live in a high pressure deer state, Northwest Pennsylvania, and hunting big mature whitetail and shooting a big mature whitetail consistently year after year is not easy. And you're always looking for every advantage that you can possibly have. And that's what e-bikes, it's just another advantage. And I'll give an example. Last year I shot a really nice buck here in Pennsylvania, and he was in one of my rut spots. He was in a spot that is surrounded by thick cover. It's the last place you want to drive a quad. You're not going to walk to it. It's a really, really long drive. And so I decided last year, I'm going to take my e-bike up. And sure enough, I took my e-bike up. It's going to be less noise. It's going to be less scent. Parked my e-bike, walked in, and the very first night I tagged out on a great Pennsylvania whitetail. And again, like I said here, year in, year out, I've been fortunate to take, the last 5 years, some really big bucks in Northwest Pennsylvania. And the e-bikes have become a big part in helping me do that. And not only on the hunting side, but just scouting, and I'm a firm believer when you're hunting mature whitetail, the more you can stay out of the woods, the less impact you can have, the more quiet, the less scent you can leave. You're not driving a quad in or whatever. So, check on my trail cameras. I use the e-bikes. I have a lot of trail cameras, and just hopping on that instead of hopping on a quad. I do a lot of food plots, and after I get those food plots in, I want to let those big bucks feel comfortable in the area. So if I need to go in and check on the progress or see how the food plot's doing, I'm using my e-bike to do it. So just some of the ways that I love to use an e-bike. The Bakcou bikes have been fantastic. We've had zero problems with them. So if you're looking to get an added advantage when it comes to hunting, whether it's running and gunning turkeys, scouting, checking your food plots, or hunting big mature whitetails, I can't tell you, an e-bike is going to help you up your game for sure. So for more information, visit the Bakcou website. I can't recommend their e-bikes enough, and a lot of luck this hunting season.